Going on, Tires? Welcome to the Just Todd Now show. Just Todd, T-A-I, not T-H-I like the food. This is Santi, and this is a demonstration of drawing Raising Dion. Raising Dion is an awesome show based off a comic book, and it's on Netflix. This is not paid promotion, but I really do love this show because it was presenting black skin with superhero powers, as well as a single mother being raising a child in America, and he has superpowers. So wow, this is right up our alley, dealing with mushrooms and getting in tune with ourselves. But moreover, Dion is an awesome show to get in tune with. He's a boy whose dad was, like, I was gonna say a meteorologist, but he was studying the stars too on some levels. But he was Michael B. Jordan. They got Michael B. Jordan up in here, and Michael B. Jordan, he had this child who has powers, but I'm not gonna put all the spoilers out there, but it's gonna be some spoilers, some major spoiler alerts right now. But he witnessed some auroras up in the Arctic or something like that, or Alaska, and the people around them, all of them got these superpowers, and then they all just spread apart. They ain't know what happened till years later. They just like, yo, what's going on? Stuff is floating around. So his dad dies, and then that's when we get right back into the scene of Dion and his mom trying to find a job and stuff. At first I was like, yo, his mom is so extra. She so extra and scared of everything, but that's the stress. I guess that's the development of her character, because she was a single mom going through so much. Like, she lost the love of her life. She was this dancer who loved, I was gonna say she was a dancer who loved to dance. She was this dancer who was dancing for this top dance company, and she knew how to twirl around on stage and do a good ballet thing. It was this awesome scene where she was flashing back to where she was younger, but she was still in her body now, so she was just in the moment, so to speak. So we got to see a little bit of what's going on with her, and she got her little love things going on, but she really is all about Dion. It's mostly everybody else trying to come on to her, including this guy Pat, this nigga Pat. You gotta watch out for that nigga Pat, but I ain't gonna put all the spoilers in there. But Pat, he's this guy who's always been there working with Dion's dad. So he's working for this big government company as well, because Dion's dad was working for the CIA, this offshoot company. And it's a lot of private stuff going on. Now, I don't want to reveal everything like I keep saying, but the Pat works for the same company. But he's upset after a while that he ain't get superpowers. But again, that's another spoiler. But he must have take care of Dion, because he's like, man, the mom is real stressed out, and he's real into comic books and things. They paint this picture of him. He's real into comic books, so he knows how to play with a kid. He knows how to play around with a kid and make sure that he get his feelings out and things like that. Get his playtime in and be all erratical and nonsensical and things like that. So that's what Pat is there in the beginning. And also, the mom is trying to get a job. They show her a lot trying to get a job in there. So it's just building up of the stress, and as well as Dion trying to be raised up in a school. He's in a new school and things like that, and the kids there, they got the whole, what is that? It's elementary type. It's not even middle school, elementary type scenarios going on. The skateboard scene. I'm a skateboarder, so I appreciate the skateboard scene, and it was out of whack. He needs had some real Dion powers to do what he did. But yeah, you got Esperanza. Shout out to Esperanza. His what becomes his best friend in the wheelchair, whether he liked it or not. So it's a lot of cool interactions that I'm watching this show with my daughter, so that she can get a lot out of it. Because, dealing with mushrooms and things, and dealing with psychedelics, me having this relationship with my daughter, I'm see the things that's inside of her that's like this Dion type character. Not moving things up and stuff right now, but the times is changing. Just tie. The times is changing, because dealing with these psychedelics, you start coming in tune with your inner voice and start having these so-called strange scenarios happen, where you start picking up on other people's thoughts, especially during high dose experiences during the actual experiences, not even just afterwards, but during shared group hallucinations, you would call it, but people seeing the same things if they're on the same dose and hearing each other's thoughts without their minds moving. Shouts to the whole X-Men series and all of that, but Raising Dion is chartering this on his own. It was trying to come out a while ago. The creator made a little like 5-minute trailer. I'll put in the description of his vision of it. So I was excited to see that they picked this up on Netflix. I still call it Netflix, not Netflix, my own terms and definitions. But he's a sweet boy. He wants to fit in just like us all, but he has these other things going on that makes him different. And so he has to hide them for the meantime, and he has this lady that's now helping him develop his powers later on in the season. So, because he still wants to have friends, he still wants to get along, he still has these human feelings, and that's how his magic is working. That's why I really love that they got, that I just tie on and say they got right, that when dealing with the extra senses and me dealing with the mushroom, I've been seeing that the more that I rely on my feelings more than my direction with words, like, he couldn't just say, oh, I want that to lift up. At least when he was first starting, he couldn't, like, he was used to thinking with his words, with his thoughts. And that's not how the magic was working. But it was working through him having this sort of silence about him and then letting his feelings do the magic. And being in tune with microdosing, especially with magic mushrooms. Shouts to True Life Story. Y'all saw that notification pop up. I started to really get somewhere. I don't know where, but especially being creative. It's even just on the creative realm, being ultra creative in the sense where to others it seems like magic because the way it flows, the life essence, life period, the way I'm flowing is starting to seem like magic because there's not that much thought put into it. It's just go, 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 go. But it seems as though all the dots was already lined up already, and I was just connecting the dots because the feeling was the full picture. And the thoughts had to go from point 1 to A to B to C, however the dots is connected. And then it's already there. So Raising Dion, go check it out, and we can tie on this during a live stream or whenever, but especially during a live stream or something like that, or just during your own time to spread the word and just have the type of conversation that's not really held in our community being the black community, even in other communities like the Hispanics and Asian cultures. I was talking to a guy that was in Taiwan, and he was saying how marijuana is so illegal, you get 7 years. So talking about psychedelics and extra perception skills and being more in tune with yourself, man, that's way down the line in the future. But there's no such thing as the future, only the now. So, hey, just die. I didn't talk nothing about this picture, but here we go, making the backdrop. Y'all see that? I didn't really want to go with the zigzags. I just wanted to do a splatter color, blend it in all in the background. I've added the third eye to Dion. I drew all of this with my hand as well. I don't have a stylus or any of those fancy Apple pens, pencils, or anything. I did this all with my hand. So imagine the future, guys. Imagine the future. I mean, I'm shooting the powers out of his hands. Creativity is the key. And got the little magic man, the MM on his chest. And this was another perception I saw of it without the definite lines in there. I think I'll keep the definite lines, but I'll put both out there. Check out the Instagram if you really want to zoom in and be able to get a still shot on all of this. And then this was by Ty. This is by Ty. Got the little symbol going on in there. But thank you guys for coming by. As always, we all tired, but do we really tired? Sometimes I don't know, dude. Sometimes I really don't know. Smash them likes, smash them likes. What I mean by smash is patiently but courageously hit that thumbs up. Subscribe. Tie Now Store, come and explore at the Tie Now Store, come and explore, Tie Now Store, come and explore, Tie Now Store, explore, come on, come explore the Tie Now Store.